Nintendo and Illumination have a movie right here if they want to just adapt this. Would love to get your thoughts on this versus Superstar Saga, whether paper or other Paper Mario games. With all the changes, this feels like a more basic entry. I mean, this to me at least seems a lot like the original from what I remember of it. But again, those are old memories, and I'm not really an expert in the Mario RPG games though, like including the Paper Mario ones. I've not really played any of the Paper Mario games. I know of them obviously, but yeah, they were never really a game that I myself got into. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe I can give them a shot. I can't give a nuanced opinion on that yet. I need to go back and play some of the others. I need to even play this one. Like, I don't really have a full opinion on it yet. I've been enjoying it so far, though. It's very, very fun. Oh, no, I would call this a remake, absolutely. But I thought it was basically just a straight adaptation. I didn't think it was changing all that much, if anything, really. Yeah, so John, I haven't played the SNES original since I was about 11. So I don't really remember it all that well, but this has been a delightful game so far. It's really good. It's the music's great, the combat is engaging. Like you have to tap the A button to either strengthen your attacks or block enemy attacks mid-battle, and yeah, it's been quite fun. There is a breezy difficulty level, but I'm on the normal mode. If there is a hard, it's not available yet. I will say I'm not crazy about the fact that you've only got 4-way directional control. Or I guess you have 8. You have 8? Or maybe it is 4. You can kind of, yeah, I guess it's 4. Oh, no. I can go on the angle there. It feels like I'm snapping, though, to compass directions. Like, it's not like true analog control. And I feel like that would make it feel a bit better to play. The original having 8 makes sense because you're playing with the D-pad. It's just like if you're gonna remake the game, it's like I don't know. I feel like I don't think any challenge would be mitigated by giving true analog control. But I mean, yeah, it's not game breaking or anything. It's just felt worth noting. I think playing this game, playing Super Mario RPG, if I learned one thing, it is that Nintendo and Illumination have a movie right here if they want to just adapt this. You know, like condense it, of course, but I mean, make it a story where there's like Geno and Mallow and Bowser's one of the good guys and have a reason for Jack Black to be around in the entire movie and having banter with Peach and Mario, obviously. Maybe throw Toad into the mix as well, have him be one of the party, like have him always be there or be there cooking their food or something like that, so you can get Keegan-Michael Key back. I think they're sitting on a gold mine right there. Like that would be a really great concept for a sequel, especially if this game sells well. But yes, yeah, I guess you're right, Tim, and I guess Luigi was just here finally. And yeah, I guess there was a pretty suspicious lack of Luigi here. Luigi did not get a lot of representation. Luigi was like the Rocky of this stream. He just like pops up every now and then. Like maybe he was there always. Sometimes he is, but he might be in a totally different room as well. You don't know. Maybe you're not meant to know. I mean, it does seem weird that they wouldn't have him at least be a character. You know, like have him doing something in the Mushroom Kingdom being the reason he can't be on the adventure. Like have him say, no, you can go with Peach. Peach can be your healer. I'll hang here and protect the Mushroom Kingdom. So don't worry about it, Mario. You can go. I got this. Like that would have not been bad. I'm not a huge fan of the isometric platforming. I'm just not very good at it. I found that I improved when I was not trying to field the jump as I would in a normal platformer, but look where I'm jumping only, not look where Mario is, and then just press the button and try to guide myself to where I'm looking, like spotting almost. The old Gretzky thing, like he goes where the puck's going to be. Like you're kind of looking at where Mario is going to be, and that made it a little bit easier. But still, I was pretty terrible at it. I mean, maybe some people are good at it, but yeah, I don't know, not my forte, I would say. I'm not great at that style of platforming. I mean, I love Super Mario Wonder quite a lot. I love the 2D platforming. And I like Mario Galaxy a lot, so I don't mind the 3D platforming. Although I kind of want to give Odyssey another shot because I wonder if I was unfair to it, just because I didn't really have a great time with it the first time I played it. Something about it felt strange. I know Mahler, for example, really likes Super Mario Sunshine, and I've never played through all of it. I've not hated the time I've spent with it, but I never really got pulled in by it. And Mario 64, I would play at friends' houses and stuff, and it's fine, but I would really like if there was a remake of that, not just a port. If you throw Super Mario 64's gameplay and level design in like an art style like this, or just make it look like Super Mario Odyssey, but just have it be Mario 64 remake. Even if it controls the same, you could have it control a little better if you want. I mean, I don't see a reason why not, but that it might involve redoing level design. I would be totally fine. In fact, in a way I would prefer a Demon Souls like remake where it's just the bones are the same game. It's just they craft the muscle and the skin and the facial features differently, but everything underneath the engine is the same. And I don't mean the graphics engine. I mean like the thing powering the game, because there's not really any major difference playing Demon Souls on PS5 than there is on PS3, except for omnidirectional rolling, which does make some battles quite a bit easier in the PS5 version, I hear. So there is that to consider. But it's still kind of neat to have the kind of remake where it's just like, no, this is the same experience, it just looks nicer. And hey, if you press this button, you can switch back to the old visuals. Halo 2 is a good example of that as well. Yeah, and Halo Anniversary. Though some people didn't like the art style in Halo Anniversary, I didn't hate it. I like Saber Interactive too. I think they do good work. And that's actually a good idea. Give Luigi a Luigi's Mansion spinoff and have Charlie Day get his own little Ghostbusters sort of movie in the Mario universe. And have that come out in the same year that you have Super Mario 2 and have it be this. I think that would be a really solid idea. It would be a neat way to take the story. You'd introduce a lot of character, because I mean, for me, this was my first real experience getting to connect with Gino and Mallow, and they're cool characters, and it's a good story, and it fits in the Super Mario universe. It's like, yeah, these are characters from like a different planet essentially, or dimension, and they found a way to get into yours and they want to take over your world. And that makes it like Bowser's like, hey, I'm trying to take over this world. Like, what the hell? I'm the super villain here. And they're like, no, we are, and we're taking your castle. And he's like, all right, I guess I'm teaming up with the plumber. He's my minion, by the way. I'm the boss. I'm the leader. Mario's he's one of Bowser's minions. But we're working together and we're taking you down. And also, I'm going to be nice to the princess because we're working together with the power of friendship and anime to take you down, Smithy. I like that Bowser was reluctant the entire time. He was like, I mean, I hate you, but also, like, I'm not really that terrible a guy. Like, I'm a villain, but just because you're a bad guy does not mean you're a bad guy. Like that kind of deal. It's not a bad story that they could run with for a movie. And especially if they wanted an excuse to not have it just be, okay, Bowser's the villain again and that's it, but they still wanted to use the same cast. I think adapting this story, even if you condense it or make it, I don't know, 2-3 movies, you could, but I think just make it one 90-minute movie. You could tell this story condensed, and I don't think it would be that bad, especially if you do kind of like a montage segment of like 3 of the stars in the middle. So it's like you kind of just see them getting it, and it's a couple action scenes spliced together, and you could have them doing cool stuff. Super Mario RPG, the remake. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Not crazy about isometric platforming, but I got through it. It's a simple JRPG system as far as the way the game's laid out, and even the way the combat works. But it's engaging. Just because it's simple doesn't mean that there's nothing to it, and I really like the fact that you can block almost any physical attack, and you can increase your damage or effectiveness on almost any action in the game by hitting A at the right time. I would recommend this game. I mean, like, it's full retail price considering how long it is. Your mileage may vary, but it's a lot of fun. So, I mean, and that's not nothing, you know? It's like, well, it's maybe 15 hours, but I liked all 15 of them, you know? So that's saying something. This game's good. I think you'll like it if you want to play it. Even if you watch me play a bunch of it, it's a lot of fun. Especially if you're not into JRPGs. I think this is a good game to make you understand how some of them can be really active despite being turn-based. There are a lot of JRPGs that have systems that are kind of similar to this, and that you have to perform an action in order to increase damage or decrease incoming damage, like mitigate damage or increase your outgoing damage. I think this one presents it in a very simple and easy to understand way. Oh man, I didn't see Yoshi at any point. Jeez, I missed Yoshi. Whatever. And clearly there's content I missed, so more stuff to explore. Thank you very much, my chat, for directing me towards the secret boss, who is, I think, more difficult than the final boss by a lot. I had a lot of fun. This was good stuff. And look at these puppies. They're just very cute. And it exalted too, okay. I've got a thing for that!
We have to have the graphics cranked up. You're looking at our cities, baby. I'm like, yeah, but can I turn them down a little so that this game doesn't run like my PS5 is dying?
Yeah, I will leave you in peace is definitely a better thing to say than legendary gloves, son!
Fell into the blade of Pinocchio.
Son of Geppetto. Real boy. Also mouse. X-Ray Girl sometimes does joke that she gave birth to the puppies. At least I think it's a joke.
Yeah! Oh my god, X-Ray Girl did it!